let's ask the doctor. If somebody's mute, can they still go, ah?
Well, mute's a colloquial term. So most of the time, a mute means somebody either has an inability to speak. So there's a part of your brain that if you lose it, you can't speak. You can have a stroke or a brain injury that damages that part of your brain, and then you have what's called aphasia. And so, but most of the time, either people have a tough time finding words or they speak in like a word salad.
Do you think Oddjob had a stroke? Because you can hit him with a 2x4 and he doesn't react.
Maybe there's also something called mutism, which is more of I don't know as much about the mechanism of that. It's less of like a part of your brain that's broken and more of like a syndrome of mutism where somebody just doesn't speak. Alternatively, like some people call you a mute if you had your tongue cut out, and you just can't make words.
I was actually going to say, how do we know that wasn't the case with Oddjob necessarily? So that he just had his tongue cut out, so he just literally can't.
He does communicate to the army of Asian guys at some point, but it might just be a grunt and they just have hung around with him enough to understand.
So since we're talking about our man Oddjob, I'm going to throw in my trivia about Oddjob here. Harold Cicada, which is his real name. I mean, it might be an Americanized name, but apparently he's Hawaiian. He was a silver medalist in the Olympics. Of course, the producers, directors saw him on screen as a wrestler, and they're like, dude, we should get this guy as Oddjob. The crazy thing about Oddjob, Harold, he burned his hand doing his death scene, where he gets the hat thrown in there, and he's holding on to the hat, and he's doing shaking. Apparently, he just kept holding on, and he's burning the shit out of his hand, and then he didn't let go until the director said cut, and the director didn't realize it, and he told the director, well, you didn't call cut, so I just kept holding on to my hand, and he burned the crap out of his hand, basically just to make a movie awesome.
I hope he got Pussy Galore for that one, man.